We've discussed our county newsletter at a couple of meetings, and actually the evening, I think, of Tuesday, that fateful day when the storm hit, right before my phone died, I saw that we had received an email at the county commissioners, my colleagues and I just wanted to share it because the public records request that Mr. Massey has made for Lobbyists for Citizens, and I think that's an excellent website that helps to keep people informed with county government, shows that over the last 4 years, Lake County has spent about an average of $1 per person to send somewhere between 4 and 7 mailings to every household in the county to keep them informed on county business. I would say a very remarkably cost-effective form of communication when you really look at it per capita. We often think of Lake County as small, but when we recognize we're the 11th largest population in the state, it's not a small expenditure in toto to reach all of those people, but when you look at the efficiency of it, it's pretty remarkable. But nonetheless, we received an email from a Madison resident stating, and I'll read it in full, "Dear Commissioners, I am writing to thank the board for a recent mailer sent out to the Lake County residents. The mailer contained a short article describing the senior citizen discount program offered by the Lake County Department of Utilities. After reading the article, I contacted Matt Armand, Director of Administration at the Utilities Department, on behalf of my father. My father is a widowed, 80-year-old Vietnam veteran and Purple Heart recipient. Mr. Armand and billing manager Carrie Janke assisted me and approved my father for a discount on his water and sewer bills. Like many senior citizens, my father lives on a fixed income. The program will be a benefit to him during this period of extraordinary inflation. Thank you for offering the program and for making residents aware of the program via the mailer. Respectfully, the resident from Madison, Ohio." So I just wanted to share that, to thank the Department of Utilities, to thank our staff on the 5th floor who worked so hard on the newsletter, including Natalie. Understand you're making a very big difference in our community. You can put information on the website, and we certainly do, but we also know that doesn't reach everyone. I wish that every county resident, A, had access to a computer, B, had access to the internet, and C, checked our county website with regularity, but that is an unrealistic ideal. The newsletter reaches people who can't otherwise be reached, who really do need help and support, particularly now in this period of inflation. So, for my part, I'm very grateful for the hard work that goes in it, and given that we often hear critiques at these meetings and there's negative back and forth, I think it's important to focus on the positive too that comes out of all the hard work that we do here. Any further old business? Any further old business? Yes, sir.
If I may. I've been a reluctant, in the beginning, supporter of the newsletter. When funding became an issue, I think I'm the only one that refuses to sign off on these things. We're still talking about $750,000. 750,000. I believe it's actually 758,000 was one of the numbers I've seen. I'm pretty sure the gentleman in Madison, if he said, "Hey, we'll give you a cut of the action on that, a finder's fee," probably doing the happy dance. There are other means of getting this information out there. The Bridges newsletter. But let's talk about the utility bill. Put it in that. Customers get the bills. They're going to see this. There does need to be belt tightening. As I said, though, at the end of the year, I'm done. But I don't want to see the inside millage raised. I don't want to see unnecessary layoffs. One example does not justify these expenses. There's got to be some belt tightening here, gentlemen. $750,000 cannot be ignored. And there are other legitimate ways of doing this. And I've seen far more negative communications than one positive one. And I appreciate somebody being kind enough to say, "Hey, thank you, this helped." But I'm pretty sure if we told that person that tip lead costs $750,000 plus, I don't think they'd be quite so kind. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. Commissioner. But I think if we said you can have your dollar versus $750,000, I think you would get the same response. And you can't say that every person would get $750,000. That's just not math. All that said and done.